So that's just a few pages. I've written a lot more. But I do have trouble knowing myself. Does anybody else have that problem? Like knowing yourself? Anybody?
Yeah.
Yep.
Audience interaction? Do you think it's because I have a weak mind? Because that's what the kids in high school used to say when they try to get me to do acid. They'd say, Heather, do acid. And I'd say, no, that makes me feel weird. And they'd say, that's because you have a weak mind, man. And sometimes it worked on me. So maybe I do have a weak mind. But I never did acid, but I do smoke weed. Actually, I don't smoke weed. I just drink a lot. Actually, I don't drink that much. But I do sometimes smoke weed. But I thought of a plan to help myself stop drinking so much. It's to come up with like your own specific drink. When you go to the bar, it's like something really special that you'll only drink. And it can't just be something normal like gin and tonic or a whiskey sour. It has to be something like real stupid, like peach sangria. And so you go to the bar and you're like, do you have peach sangria? And they're like, no. And you're like, okay, I'll just have a club soda. So that's a quiet night. But I guess it can backfire. You're just going out with your friends on a Tuesday, and you're like, I'm going to see if they have peach sangria. And you go up to the bar, do you have peach sangria? And they're like, yeah, we do. And you're like, oh my God, peach sangria! Tonight's the night. Next thing you know, you're waking up, you got hepatitis C and type 2 diabetes. So now that I've got hepatitis, I've been spending a lot of time alone. So I went to Bryant Park the other day to work on some jokes. And the first thing I noticed about Bryant Park is that place is serious. It's not funny. There's like a lot of buildings photoshopped in from Dubai. The best thing about Bryant Park is they have free Wi-Fi, like all in the park, the outside, free Wi-Fi. But when your Wi-Fi goes down, you're like, who do I ask? Who do I ask for my Wi-Fi to get back up? So you're looking around, you look down at a pigeon. My Wi-Fi is out. And the pigeon's like, try resetting Safari. And you're like, and so I had to get out of New York. So after that happened, and I went home for my birthday. I went home, and my friends took me out to a small restaurant just opened up in my hometown in Holden. And it's called Flip Flops. And the best thing about Flip Flops, they have a couple special. And listen to this. You get one appetizer, you get 2 salads, and you get 1 entree. You get 2 entrees for $30. Now, I know what you New Yorkers are thinking. $30 per person, right? No, not at Flip Flops. That's $30 per couple. Okay? No, I love New York. I love New York. It's good. It's good. I love New York so much that I'd spend like $30 per person for dinner. I love New York so much I'd spend $100 per person for dinner. I love New York so much that I almost got a tattoo of New York on my arm, but then New York called and told me tattoos weren't cool, so I didn't get it. Tattoos are okay, though, everybody. I love New York so much that I won't get a dog because I don't want it to shit on New York. I love New York so much that during the hurricane, I went to visit the Statue of Liberty. I love New York so much that I know why New York doesn't love me and why he's mad that we moved in together. Thank you very much. But I love New York so much that sometimes when I'm late for the train and I run down the subway steps, I do a little jazz dance. That's all I have.